What's good with y'all, boys? Welcome back to the episode of Rank Out Everything Sports Podcast. Today we're going to lock in our college football bets of the week. So what's your first lock of the week, Ray?
Coming off a strong week altogether. I'm coming off of a 2-1 week, putting me at 9-6. Kyle coming off of a 3-0 week, going 5-4-2 now. My first bet of the week is going to be a big game with Ohio State versus Penn State. I feel like Ohio State's just a better team here. We'll cover 4.5 at -110 easily. Don't get me wrong, this Penn State defense is good, but that Ohio State offense is better, and I don't believe that Penn State's going to be able to score 31 points like they did against Iowa to make it a competitive game. I got Ohio State by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a really close game either, so I like that bet. For my first lock of the week, I have that same game. I got Marvin Harrison Jr. going over 85.5 receiving yards at -114. He's going over that 4 out of 5 games. He's averaging 117 yards in these last 5 games. And that's even with the 32-yard game against Notre Dame where he got injured. So, you take out that game, it's probably close to about 170. So he's the best receiver in college football right now. I don't think that's really up for debate. I think Keon Coleman may be a close second, but I think he'll smash this line. Penn State's defense is good, but they really haven't played anybody, so I think that their defensive backs will get tested, and I don't think they'll be able to match up. So I like Marvin Harrison going over 85.5 receiving yards.
My next bet, I have Rutgers over Indiana covering 5.5 at -110. This Rutgers team is 5-1-1 against the spread, including being able to cover a 24-point spread on the road against a good Wisconsin team. This Rutgers team is middle of the pack, which is something this Indiana team would love to be right now, only winning 1 game so far. Rutgers will win this game big. I'm not sure how the line is as small as it is.
For my second and final lock of the week, I have Jermaine Burton, the Alabama receiver, going over 55.5 receiving yards at -104. Jermaine Burton, Jalen Milroe has been improving. He's been averaging 237 yards over the last 4 games. And Burton has that big play capability with a 44, 46, 54, 49, and 48-yard reception. So if he gets just one of those in this game against Tennessee, he'll hit. Burton, he's a transfer out of Georgia. He's super explosive, like I said. So honestly, I think he can have another game similar to that Texas A&M game with like multiple catches for a bunch of yards. But just one play from him can get this. I like Burton over 55.5 receiving yards.
I have back-to-back locks coming up next. I got UNC covering 23 points versus Virginia. UNC's been putting up numbers this week. 3 straight 40-point games, looking for a 4th this week. And then before that, they scored 31, 40, and 31. So they're putting up numbers. This Virginia team is no good. They're probably not going to be able to score very many, even though UNC's defense isn't the best. Expect this game to be a blowout. Expect UNC to win by over 40. A 23-point line should be easy for them to cover. They'll probably cover it in the first half. And then after that, I've also got Oklahoma -19.5 versus UCF. They're coming off of a bye, so I think they're going to come off hot and ready to go. UCF barely beat Boise State, and then blowout losses to Kansas and Kansas State. So I don't think this UCF team is going to be able to compete with an Oklahoma team who's really got a lot of momentum going with them right now after beating that Texas team. So I expect this Oklahoma team to roll through UCF this week. That's our locks for the week. Lock with us for free cash, and we'll see y'all next week.